Yeah, there's Wi-Fi. Okay. Hey, what's up? This is Jeff. We're doing the third session of the Dresden Files RPG, and we're actually joined by the full team, which are like Sophia, Danielle, Ryan, Adam, Chase. So what we'll do is we'll go around, introduce everybody, and their characters, and the three main aspects. So the Fate RPG is very big on aspects, so then that's important to how the story runs, or the game runs. So
I'm Adam, playing the character Rodney Vitrioli. So if you want like the mental picture, I want to say Nathan Fillion for now. That may change.
Ooh, Nathan Fillion.
Ooh, nice.
But yeah, so
What a hunk.
he was. He was
He was on my list.
right. He was a former. He's a.
It's okay.
He used to be in like kind of the mob world in Chicago, working with John Marcone. But he kind of became like a specialist in terms of like assassinations when it came to like the supernatural variety. So someone even like hit a werewolf, like he'd be your guy that you go to go and like try and take care of all that stuff. Eventually he decided to bail from his service after some things went wrong with the pack of werewolves that he was working with when he was working for Marcone. His family got caught in the crossfire and killed, so that's why he left Chicago and went over to San Francisco. But as a result, in order to kind of run away from his feelings, he tends to like hit the bottle a little bit too hard sometimes. And so he's a little bit of a drunk there, and that's his aspect, better when I'm drunk. And the first aspect, by the way, just meant his like mercenary status was called magic bullets. And the last third aspect is he did this job for the winter night that was trying to like tip the balance with global warming and everything like that was happening in San Francisco, and so he messed up the summer night a little bit this one time, but that means that the summer queen is a little mad at him. And it's called the Fairies of San Francisco.
You need to shield him to get through summer.
Yeah. Okay. My name is Chase. I will be playing Zeke Ragewind. Ragewind is his hacker alias. He is actually a hacker werebear. He is 19 years old. He left his house when he was 18 years old because he felt that between his superpower and his hacking abilities, he really didn't need anyone else. He doesn't have very many friends in the real world, but he's rather notorious online. He is sort of a pathological liar. He doesn't tend to trust people very easily, and the way that he gets himself out of most sticky situations, if brute force doesn't work, then lie like it's his job. That's basically what he does.
There's lots of lying.
So since he's not very trusting of people, he has spent an inordinate amount of his time erasing himself from just about every legal document, government database, anything that he can find, to the point where his first aspect is, I don't exist. So basically, he tends to like to hide himself and protect himself very well. He also, because of his bear side, he's quite the impulsive person, and so his second aspect is, I don't ask permission. Basically, I like to charge in and do things. If I think that something is the right way to do it, then I'm going to do it, and other people can deal with the consequences if they don't like it. And because I've had to deal with things on my own since leaving my house, I have a few hacker friends that I actually do know, Hammerzite and Smiggy. With them, we've done a fair amount of, shall we say, dubious things online. We're all very attracted to money, so my next aspect is shiny. I tend to do stupid things for things that I think are going to make me wealthy, and then finally, playing back to I don't trust people very easily. I tend to use my contacts and my resources to dig into anyone that I'm around, and so as a result of that, I tend to have leverage on everyone.
Okay.
Can I hope that your character is Taylor Lautner?
Oh
my God.
Sure.
Taylor Lautner. Which one's Taylor Lautner?
Oh, wait, no,
Let me Google.
Stupid dude from Twilight?
Yeah.
No, we're not Taylor Lautner.
Stupid, Chase.
We're not Taylor Lautner.
He's misunderstood.
We're absolutely not Taylor Lautner.
Who's Taylor Lautner? Oh.
I can see it though.
Oh my gosh, I get it. I get it.
He's 19.
Taylor Lautner / Van Helsing.
Van Helsing?
Love
I
it.
can get on board with that.
Yeah.
Okay, done.
Yes.
Okay.
Done.
I
Okay.
think we all need to be ridiculously attractive.
It is in the Dresden Files mode where everybody's like ridiculously attractive.
I haven't seen this.
Yeah, there's this new Netflix original series about these 9 or 8 hick people that are hunting after their father.
Oh, what is it like the Ridiculous 7 or something like that?
Yeah, there you go.
Ridiculous
Yeah,
Six,
he's
yeah.
the actor's
Six,
in
yeah.
that. No.
He looks
The
like
actor
a dope
for-
in that though.
Yeah,
He has a
yeah,
book.
It's another.
Yeah, he's in there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
To me, it looks pretty funny. Ridiculous 6. All right, it's on you, good sir.
My character's name is Jester. He won't disclose his last name.
That's good.
He's a gun cabaret performer. He grew up in a working class family. His father was a gunsmith of, elemental rifles or, very magical firearms.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of his customers would be like neo-shamans or mystical gun fanatics or whatever, or elementalists.
So that's different from, because he has magic bullets, but you would actually have like a magic gun, right?
Yeah,
Okay, cool. Just
yeah.
documenting.
And we
Yeah.
have a cross of him being a customer. Anyways,
Yes.
Okay. Ah, yes, that's right.
Oh wow.
not to skip there too right ahead, but so since Jester's father, Godric, is a local business owner, and during the tech uprising, there's been several unspoken threats against tech conglomerates buying him out or applying hitman pressure or something. And Godric was stubborn to keep it open and not comply. And one day, these suspicious hitmen, we don't know where they're being sent from, but they eventually trapped him. And since it's a very, Jester's a San Francisco native, and he went through the whole rapid phases, and so he developed a very resilient mind. So I call it reality fracture.
Ah.
And then the next.
So he has like, so he can like see stuff, or like, what is that? What is that like? He's just like really smart.
Like, does he have a good conviction?
Like that would be the background for high conviction. So
Mm.
he has very calm mind, like he can ease himself.
Cool.
Since he's been through a lot.
So good mental resistance. Got it. Okay.
Oh yeah, I
What
read
is it,
that.
like a +3 or something?
It's
+2?
plus 2.
Faith, mental fortitude. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And then the second aspect is bullet ballet, because once Effie, the mother, heard about the news, and her background is in the DNA lounge for her cabaret.
She was the broom guy.
Huh?
She was the broom guy.
Yeah, around the corner. Anyways, when she heard about the news, she was disturbed and depressed, and one day she shot herself during a show.
During the show.
Yeah.
Eee, during a
Did she
cabaret
kill
show.
herself?
Okay.
Or
And
she-
then,
Is she dead?
yeah, she's dead.
Okay.
So, and then the
She's
third
not in,
aspect
Sophia.
is shotgun wedding, because it represents a lot of pent-up emotion in Jester, and finally
Mhm.
found the hitman and had a very reserved recklessness and unleashed it on the hitman.
Found those hitmen.
So would you
Yeah.
say he still has anger towards?
It's like he's able to keep it on the back of his head, but his motive is still
vengeance?
And then his dad is still alive, right?
no.
Okay, no. So his whole like his parents. Okay.
Man, all of us have like no families.
Yeah, you guys are some dark freaking people.
Oh.
Like, chill
I
out.
have family. They're still in San Francisco. I just don't.
Never
think
talked to
they're-
them.
I mean, there may be a time where we have to go visit mommy and daddy.
Good. I don't know.
They're at
I need help
business.
moving. Yeah. All right. Elena / Danielle.
Yeah. All right. So my character.
Oh, and what would be the lookalike for your celebrity lookalike?
That's something I.
If you need more time, that's okay too.
Yeah.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Hmm?
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Who's that?
The
Maybe
Sherlock guy?
Scissorhands, I don't know.
The guy from
Ooh,
Sherlock.
okay.
Ooh, Edward Scissorhands?
Ooh. Joined up.
But I don't
Johnny
think
Depp.
I don't think he's that quiet. Jester's not that quiet.
Hmm.
But similar.
Well,
Okay.
Johnny Depp is not always quiet.
Yeah.
Like Captain Jack Sparrow?
He's not that charismatic either.
Hmm. We can delay. We can delay.
Yeah.
But
That's easy to revisit.
Okay. My character is Elena Hopkins.
Okay.
Her high concept, which is cooler than it sounds, is Cat Lady Glaciomancer. She's a focused practitioner who uses ice as her medium. And her backstory is she was born in the U.S., but she has no memory of her past. So she's always lived alone. She's never known her parents, and she grew up on the streets with only her familiar, who was a cat named Jasper, who's been there her whole life, and she has this kind of strong connection with. You can kind of help her use stealth, and they have this feeling communication. He can communicate with him when he's in bear mode, which is really convenient, and then it kind of connects to me. But other than that, I don't know where I'm from. I lived on the street, but I was able, once I figured out my powers, I was able to use it to sort of make money, and now I'm doing pretty well. I live in a loft in Selma.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and
I'm not even living in a loft in
I know.
Selma.
I've gotten the money by some not so good means, but I try to use it for good. But yeah, it's a little bit sketchy, but I'm still pretty young. I think I'm only 22 or 23. And I'm technically untrained because I did grow up on the streets. I'm not attached to the White Council or anything, and I don't really know any other practitioners because the homeless people, they didn't want anything to do with me. I was just a loner. Let's see. So then my first aspect is street savvy sweetheart. I don't live on the streets anymore, but it did. So let's see. Let's see. I have a connection. Oh no, wait. What's this? Oh yeah. My second aspect is rob from the rich to feed the cat. So because I grew up really poor, I really resent the vampire techies. So I use my powers to shake down techies in Soma for money.
Okay.
So I steal money from them.
That's why I can't afford a nice apartment.
Yeah, so that's part of
The
where
little
I got it
cat
from.
lady has been.
It's a little mysterious. Yeah.
I get it now. Okay.
Yeah. So basically,
Cool.
when I was 13, I saved this girl from a vampire who's actually connected to the Winter Court.
Mm.
So, and she's promised to help me out for the rest of her life. So she's a contact for me in the Winter Court. And she also is a Lyft driver, so she drives me around. So if we ever need to go anywhere, she'll usually, if she's working, she'll come pick me up.
But only if she's working.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Boundaries.
She may have boundaries.
So that's friends in all the cold places is my phase aspect.
Cool.
And then lastly, what I have, Zeke, he knows my past. He's the only one who knows this. Nobody else knows it. The way I discovered my powers when I was probably 12, I accidentally used my powers on a young girl named Maricela Gomez, and I stole her voice. So she doesn't, she lost her voice. I didn't steal it. I just took it, accidentally took her voice away, and nobody knows because she cannot speak.
Mm.
And then my last is girl without a past that is blank because I don't know what my past is.
Cool.
No, nice. That's good.
Nice.
Yeah. I'll fill it in as we go.
Yeah.
Actually,
As you
pretty
discover your
poetic.
past. All right.
Alright, so my character's name is Rose Evergreen. She hates her first name though, and she goes by Evergreen. She thinks it's too feminine because, like Buffy, she's kind of like a hard hitter. She's a tough girl. She's a focused practitioner. She's an up-and-coming witch, so she's still kind of discovering what she can do, but most of her powers lie in physical force. So she has superhuman strength, and she has a lot of endurance. So she needs to keep punching bad
She
guys.
yoked, or is she like Buffy?
She's like Buffy.
Magical strength. Okay, gotcha. She is Buffy.
She's not bodybuilding.
Just checking.
So a little bit of background on Evergreen. She, her parents died when she was really young, but she was brought up by her well-to-do extended family. She hates them because she thinks that they're entitled and don't really know what's up in the real world.
Very nice.
Right? So she had all these beautiful things growing up, and she was introduced to like high society, but she kind of rejects it, like in her heart of hearts, and she feels more comfortable like hanging out with regular people, like on the street and living a real life. So her high concept is she has like an incredible thirst for power though. So she strives to do good, but deep down she just wants to be powerful, be like the one coming in first place.
Okay.
Okay.
Type A.
Is that an aspect?
Yeah.
All right.
So her trouble is that she strikes first and thinks later.
Ooh.
So I think that this is like Zeke as well, right? So
His is more general though, as opposed to just violence.
right. So Evergreen has gotten herself into a number of little skirmishes because she's done things that seemed kind of right in the moment to try and save herself and get out of bad situations, but she's regretted them down the line. So that kind of haunts her a little bit.
Has she done anything that would piss off the White Council, say?
So she's had run-ins with them, but nothing really...
Too crazy.
Yeah, nothing too crazy.
Okay,
Which
cool.
is good. Although, now we're going into her shoplifting issues. So, she got in a really bad place with human law enforcement. And so they're the ones that are really riding her because she's stolen a lot, just as like an attention-seeking behavior. So just like the police are after her all the time. So she really needs to live in the shadows because of that. But she kind of, as a result, hides in her, like kind of within her family because they kind of protect her, And yeah, other aspects, she has mad fighting skills.
Okay.
Yeah, and she gets along with most regular people, but she also has an affinity to, like talk with the well-to-do society, so she can kind of blend in with them as well. Yeah.
Cool. All right.
By the way, I forgot to do my celebrity.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What was yours?
I'm thinking Nina Dobrev.
I don't know who
Who's
that
that?
is.
Vampire Diaries.
Yeah,
Nina Dobrev.
Good.
No, she's really good.
So then Adam's probably Rodney's the only one that's like in his like 40s.
Yeah.
And then everybody else is like mid-20s, 19.
Oh, no, I'm 19.
Or like 19,
I took
okay.
mine at 33.
Zeke, 19. Rose, 20?
27.
27.
All of them are cultured.
Oh yeah, she is hot.
Yeah.
Rodney is like 40. Jester is
33.
33. And then Elena's like 20-something. 23? All right.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's what I look like.
Okay, so I'll catch you all up on what happened last in the story. So the overarching story, as you guys kind of already heard a little bit about this, is the vampires and the homeless are in conflict. And the homeless are these practitioners. But then they're getting more heavily preyed upon by the vampire techies. So in an effort to kind of band together and stay alive, they've kind of all holed up in this one place. And then the vampires have kind of slowly taken over all the remaining homeless outposts. And we've had like 3 opportunities to kind of go out and influence them. The one, we found them doing a ritual that I think we talked about, that it was like a ward buster. So it was something that would probably knock down the ward for this, like, this place where they're all hiding. So like the other place that we're going to now, we went through the Never Never to avoid the traffic, but there's still a bridge toll in the Never Never, and the troll, in fact, they actually have more influence. So everyone kind of paid to get over the bridge. We had to hide him because Summer hates him. And then once over the bridge, they opened up a way, and right on the other side of the way, it was kind of this big warehouse. And this was that Whippins depot where that the homeless had kind of stored up a bunch of stuff, and all of a sudden it kind of like lost radio communication. So then they opened up the way, kind of this door of light, and then they see kind of just this big sprawling warehouse, a bunch of kind of prone bodies, like out in like the kind of on the cement floor, like further out. They do see these like big stacks of like, and they're not like kind of conventional weapons. It's not like there are some guns and stuff like that, but like it's more like smaller devices, like kind of things that don't have like a very like clear weapon purpose. But they seem to be like mass produced. These like small little like circular trinkets that have like this writing all around them, and it seems to be kind of like magic work. And then as the way finished opening, I think you opened the way, so you were standing closest to it with the little party behind her. A few shotguns kind of poked out through the other side of the door. Chick, and that's where we left off.
Quick question. I got the sword from the house, right?
Yeah.
What's the weapons?
Weapon 2.
+2?
Yeah. So you suddenly, sorry your friends got you into such a pickle. But yeah, so you hear the way opens with like a clap. These 2 shotguns come out, and 2 kind of like masked up recon guys, like look almost SWAT like march to the door. They're wearing a badge on each of their shirts that says like SMB, and then they kind of like both like march out into a formation, and you hear like one of them like speak over, I guess like an internal mic where he's like, "Hey, we have intruders," like commands.
We don't know.
So they're still pointing the gun at my face?
No.
Just doing
We're
sweat?
all there.
No, it's just
Even- Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah, you guys teleported to a really bad spot.
So I'm closest. I'm in the most danger, so somebody needs.
I'm not invisible, right?
No.
No, we can see you now when we go across the bridge.
Got it. I'll speak. So hey guys. Someone told us to meet y'all here.
Yeah.
So you're drunk.
Mm-hmm.
So, because you were drinking last time, so you get a better roll on, I think, your conviction or something? Wait, no, what do you use? Your perception.
It's just general +2 when I'm trying to persuade others.
Okay, so then your persuasion would be...
Because basically what we need to do right now is just de-escalate the situation, hopefully by distracting them.
We actually don't know if
the
they
gun
could
lower.
be.
Maybe they're good guys.
They could be with room guy. We don't
Yeah, we
know.
don't know.
All I know is we're intruders. Yeah, that's true.
Right, but like right now, and we'll get the guns away from faces.
Yeah.
That's true.
Try not to get shot.
Yeah.
No, we get shot.
Okay, so what skill? Sorry. A few people actually. They're just like chatting away. Oh, I mean, there's
People are watching us right now?
Yeah.
yeah. No big deal. Hashtag movie stars. Cool. So then that would probably be rapport, which would be chit chat, closing down first impressions. So.
Well, I don't got shit on that. But
What do you? What's your closest? What's like the one you would want to spend it on?
Presence to +1.
Okay, present.
But I get +2 on the crit on the top.
Okay.
Oh, it's a critical success.
Oh, okay.
What is it?
Okay, so you so like that all fours, +4.
Oh, wow.
+6 because of my buzzness.
Okay. So you stagger over and you're like, "Hey, man," and the guy's like still staring at you with his like gun.
We're supposed to be here.
Let me ask the boss. I'm sure it's fine though. And he kind of like lowers his gun and he walks in. He's like, "These damn homeless guys have been trying to like rob our weapons factory for months. I don't know what to do. Come on in, man."
Alright, thanks.
And I'll stroll up behind him. I'm in human form now.
Yeah.
And be like,
Are you still naked?
no, I have my cape coat cloak thing now. And I was like, yeah, I know. They've been telling us on the other end that there's been homeless all over the place over here. They sent us to kind of see if we could lend a hand. And, it's getting kind of crazy out there. They're just running all over the city.
I thought this. Wait, sorry. quick story back in there. I thought this was the homeless people's
Yeah,
factory.
Contact
it
with
is,
it,
and
though.
we're trying to convince them that we're against the homeless, so they'll let us in.
But why they're saying rob their weapons? Okay, I guess we don't know that.
So that's what Broom Guy told you.
We're just following. We're trying to convince them that we're on their side.
Broom Guy is not a reliable source. Okay.
Exactly.
Guys, just
Okay,
last
got
week, real talk, Broom Guy tried to follow me into the office. Okay. Like for real.
He works there. You don't know? He's our broom liaison.
We need to upgrade our brooming equipment.
Yeah, no. Through the glass door. I'm like, wait, what?
The homeless lady today came up next to me and was like, hello. I can feel you can feel my spirit. She's like, oh, isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? She's like,
Is this
got
on
any
the
change?
Muni?
It was while I was waiting for you. I was crossing the street and she came up
Oh,
right
fun.
next to me. She's just like, hello.
They knew. It's all real.
They can sense
I was
your.
like,
They can sense your magical talent. So Broom Guys told you that this is their weapons thing.
Mhm.
But that could mean a number of different things. Like Broom Guy may have just been like, yeah, that's where we steal weapons from.
But who are these guys? They
We don't
know
know
names.
yet.
We don't know yet.
Let's go
So-
and find out, shall we?
Yeah, so be aware that some of this stuff will reference what we set up in city creation a long time ago.
Okay.
So be cognizant of that.
Alright.
So you guys are in the East Bay. So then the guy says, okay, let me talk to my. Well, I was like, okay, let me talk to my boss. She's coming down right now, and you hear kind of this like of like high heels like walking downstairs, and there's
Yeah,
like,
she's mind-blowingly hot.
well, no. Excuse you.
Chief Butcher would have said she was mind-blowingly hot.
Mind-blowingly hot. But then this like very like stern-looking lady who like is like has like a pencil behind her ear and like holding like a clipboard. I kind of like looks around like very peckishly, very like thin wan features, but she has like a really like she's like kind of like is like very immediately suspicious of like all of you guys, and she's like, oh, they've sent more to like they've sent to steal from us, haven't they? And then she like strides up and like talks to one of the SWAT guys and is like, just get rid of them, take care of them.
It's like, wait. You know who I am, right?
She kind of like looks and goes, no.
No. Rodney Vitrioli, esteemed magical mercenary of the city.
Does she look well-to-do? Does she look like she has her shit together?
Huh?
Does she look well-to-do? Does she look like she's from high places?
Does she look like she's from high places? I'm trying to think who she would probably know. Let me look. I'll give you guys a little hint.
Yeah.
It's like, you know me.
She'd probably know Jester.
Do something!
I'm just trying to BS over here. I don't know.
Gun. I don't know. If they have some guns, maybe they got.
I see you are quite familiar with my family's wearers.
You roll perception for that to see if you can recognize the makes on the SWAT guy's guns.
Oh, these are skills.
Or your it would be alertness.
It'd be alertness.
I got a +1.
Minus
Nope.
2.
-2. Okay.
You don't have alertness at all in your stable.
You should
No,
have alertness up there.
I don't.
Oh dear.
Okay, so you don't recognize the make on the guns. So now you just have to roll straight deception to see if you can get away, or something you can compare to that one as well.
Okay.
For like something to deceive her with.
I'll use deceit. I have +2.
Okay. I'll give that one more against this lady. Oof. Alright, I got a bad roll this time.
+1.
+1. Okay, cool. That wins. That beats a -2. So you say, hey, look, she like you kind of glance at the guns. You don't recognize they're yours, but you kind of still kind of like walk forward, and then what do you say?
They look nice. I was mistaken.
And she says, "Who was your father?"
Godric.
"Oh yes, the gun store." She says, "He was one of our best small businesses years ago. I was sorry to hear about his passing."
I'm slinking backwards.
"Still, you are trespassing," she says, "and you are not welcome here as a trespasser."
And I'll just slide on that and say, well, slow down a little bit here. I'm sure we don't have to tell you about the massive fuck up that happened over in San Francisco earlier today. We have been sent over here to make sure that you and yours don't do something equally as stupid as what happened over there.
You sound really intelligent for a 19-year-old.
I've been around computers and hacking my entire life. I like to lie.
Picture Taylor Lautner saying all of this with his long hair.
Sorry, he's like all abs. There's
Like, he's always
He's
naked.
talking with his abs.
Oh yeah, I'm always naked.
You have your cloak now, though. You got your
I
cloak.
have my cloak now.
Okay.
He's
Like,
wearing
so
down.
what I'm trying to say is we've been sent here to assure smooth operation for the foreseeable future.
She says, "That's already been taken care of."
Well, that's what you have to say. That's not what we have been sent here to be told.
"All the ways in are guarded. There will be no more theft, and, by our negotiations..."
All the ways in are guarded. It's amazing that the five of us were just magically able to walk right in,
With
isn't it?
people pointing guns at you as you entered, if I'm not mistaken.
Yet I'm still alive.
She nods, and you're actually going to be in a social conflict now. And the other guys can jump in a little bit, I think, but pretty much you'll be rolling social stress.
This lady is really stressful. Like, it's pretty hard.
Yeah, she's so then like the kind of consequences of social is like you have like permanent like bans. Every small business will hate you from there forward. So like those are the types of things as opposed to like it's sort of like the stars in Grand Theft Auto. Think about it that way. It's like if you fail and get consequences, classic personality conflict, exactly. But if you get like people chatting. But if you get consequences, like those will like let's say as long as they remember you, you'll have like 2 small business stars, and like every business you walk by like won't deal with you and all these things. If you like really blow it and like you like get like taken out in a social context, then like you can never go to a small business again. Like they all hate you, like those types of things.
Okay.
So.
I'll let you handle that.
So what's your kind of goal? I think is to probably negotiate your way in this building and figure out what is happening.
Correct.
And why it's their building. And then she is going to be trying to get as much information out of you about your plight as possible. All right, so then you can roll, conviction as defense, or like a few other things like that, discipline, stuff like that. All right, so we'll kind of like we'll do like a quick exchange, kind of go through like what happens, and then we'll roll occasionally to. And then we'll roll occasionally to met the damage out, or the stress. So, let me see. She's very high conviction, this lady. She's Small Business Association. They believe in something, damn it. So, okay, so you get a +4 at you, and you can try to defend either with deceit or discipline.
Okay. Well, deceit it is.
Yeah.
+4.
Okay, so it's neutral, but because she has a connection, she kind of gets 1 shift of social stress on you, and you can pencil that in because it's just a shift. So then she says, okay, listen, I'm trying to think where we at in the conversation. So she says, what are you all doing here? They've been trying to steal our weapons every month, and we finally fixed things to stop them forever. I don't want any people coming in and trying to like ruin us getting out from under their thumbs.
I see. Fix things, you say. What do you mean, fix things? Those who have sent us over here aren't quite convinced that things are fixed yet.
See. Oof, man, I'm rolling badly. You guys are all right.
+2.
Okay, so +3. So she says, "Why should I tell you? I don't know. You don't know." And also, take a shift of damage. Just one though. How many do you have? Are you already filled up?
I'm at 2 social. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I only have 2.
Okay, so anything else will be like
Reverse
consequences.
3, though.
Yeah.
1 and 2.
Yeah, but I took 1 the
Yeah,
first
but
time,
you
so.
one slot.
It rolls up to yeah.
You can take it. What do you? Some mild consequences.
Or actually, I'll just actually no. I'll just say it was a successful defense. Don't take an extra shit. So she says, "I'm not telling you anything or your friends." So then you guys, we can do like a full conflict if you guys want to like jump in on
We're
this.
obviously not getting anywhere. We're talking with her. We should just beat her up.
But there's a lot of people with guns. Can I put a shield up just real quick?
She would notice. You'd have to roll deceit to like make sure that she couldn't see and like know that you guys were armorizing,
Armed.
or like getting ready to start a fight, mobilizing, weaponizing.
We have guns too, though.
You do.
We have 2 guns, right? At least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have
So, last ditch effort. So, what do you expect us to do? Just go back and say, oh, the lady that seemed like she was running things over there just decided that everything was okay and told us to leave? That's not really how our boss operates.
Let's roll deceit. Ooh.
+4?
That'll about do it. So she says, "Tell your boss, and I assume it's that little punk with the shorts and the button-downs, that everything's locked down here. There'll be no more shortage of weapons. Their strike will go off just fine, and there'll be nothing to defend them when it does."
Who's strike?
Well, from what I've seen,
Shorts and button down.
you do seem like the type of person who really understands their operation and really understands what they're doing, and I don't doubt that you're doing a wonderful job here. However, I mean, unless I can verify and see with my own eyes, guided by you and yours, of course, you can lead us through the facility, but unless I can see with my own eyes, I cannot take it back to my boss and simply just assume everything's okay. So if you'd like to give us the tour, then we can be on our merry way and we can, assure our boss that we're in good standing and in good defense over here.
You better hope for a big roll, buddy.
Yeah, why not? You're like 3 times. Come on.
So,
That would be
that
that.
and
Yeah.
Nick are our bosses?
No.
No, we're just convinced that they are. I'm lying my ass off right now.
Amazing.
Liza gets a job. She can use that aspect
What's
to.
that? Oh yeah, Lila gets my job for sure.
Okay.
So I get an extra +2?
Yep. Yeah. Well, you can use it after you roll. Just
Yeah,
if
okay.
you need it.
Oh, I might not. +6.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Okay. So then she says, "I don't have time. I know you guys have a short time frame for tonight, and we want this problem solved forever." So she kind of turns around. The people that are on the floor, you see, like, had been. It looks like they were also these SWAT guys, but they had been wounded. So as you get closer, you see they're kind of wearing the same garb. They kind of have like these like masks and stuff. And as you guys kind of walk in, you go through the way. You see it's kind of this big warehouse, like aluminum siding on the walls, big old like roll-up garage door, and kind of like cinder block in the center. And then as you go in, you see there's like stacks and stacks of like these like little spherical balls with like the writing on them and like a bunch of guns, like the kind of like a very armory type look. Jester, you may want to roll perception again or alertness.
Okay. +1.
Cool. So then you look over at the guns, and I'm assuming because they're your dad's, you probably can recognize them really well. But you see there are a bunch of your dad's like very well crafted guns, very old ones that they seem to like be collecting or have collected. So as you guys go in, she like points to like different parts of the wall that don't look like entrances, and then she says there have been homeless trying to get in from this way in the Never Never and this way in the Never Never. And then she kind of points to these other like kind of blank walls. And she says they've been trying to get like these devices primarily. And she points to those little like those little spheres. And then she says, you know,
They've been trying to get them?
they've been trying to get these spheres. But then she says, listen. Or sorry, she doesn't have an Irish accent or anything, I promise. She says, yes. They've been trying to get in here for days now. And we've blocked them off every single time. We'll see how much they ruin our profits when they've been extinguished from our city.
I see. And, you know, it seems like it'd be quite the effort for them to try to break into a facility obviously as secure as this. Just how many of these things are you storing here? It seems like you'd want to at least have a portion of them at various secure locations so that, you know, one massive attack couldn't steal everything.
What makes you think this isn't a portion? The Small Business Association has been collecting weapons for years. For times like this, we serve our interests to the utmost.
I mean, trust me, that's exactly the type of thing that I would love to hear. I mean, we all know that the homeless are a scourge on this city, of course.
Indeed.
So, I mean, things do look reasonably secure here, but what guarantee can I take back to my boss of the defenses that we have here?
Well,
I mean, you might want to, you know, especially show our defense expert Rodney over here exactly what you're planning, because I know they can be quite crafty.
he seems intoxicated.
I am intoxicated.
Trust me, you'd much rather have him this way.
I'm just a hired gun here. What do those spheres do?
If I knew, I would tell you. All I know is that those damn homeless have been coming for them almost every single night and in greater numbers. I could only assume that you will probably will another one of their attempts. And you guys, if you remember correctly, actually are.
Yep.
So you guys are trying to get those and sneak them out.
We are the others.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just to clarify, it's been a week, you know.
But we don't know what they are.
No.
No, neither does she.
How long have you been in this warehouse now?
Who told us to get them?
Brew guy.
Okay.
Can I send my cat over to investigate them? With stealth?
Yes, so you would roll stealth, yeah.
Are we trading anything for these, like, room guy for these things?
So he's going to help make you some epic weapons, but some of this stuff has also been out of the goodness of your guys' hearts.
He asked us to get them. We never said we would give them to him.
That's also true. Maybe you should wait till he gives you
Plus 4.
plus 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so your cat goes over, and as they're kind of, as Zeke is talking it up with the lady, your cat goes over, and then it immediately sends you it's like fur stands up. You kind of instinctively feel like your connection. That there's this like surge of power coming from these things, and it's not like the same. It's not the same feeling. Man, a bunch of people are jumping on today. What up, guys? But it's not the same feeling that
The ritual one?
that you have with the ritual. It's like, you know, it's very old. It's like this. It's like it seems like this is sort of the same thing as. You kind of feel something similar, but lesser coming from Jester's dad's guns, where it's like kind of this older power. It's a little bit more craft oriented, and
Can I tell if it's dark or?
what do you got? A plus 4? You said. You don't necessarily know that it's dark, but you feel that there is just you feel that it's neutral, but it's like it's like very, very strong.
Okay. Can my cat touch it?
Creepiness 5. Someone said old lady stats: attack 0, defense 0, deception 0, creepiness 500. the old lady.
Yeah. So,
Doesn't like homeless.
Well, it's kind of unlikely at this point that we're going to be able to walk out of here with, like, all of them.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, what if we just take one and try and see what it's all about?
What if we take one and say that we're taking it to Vat and Victor?
Yeah.
I mean,
Slash try and conceal it out, because, like, I think that between, like, all of our abilities, like, we could accurately, like,
I mean, I
try
veiled him from control, so
Yeah.
both of us could
we
veil
should
couple.
probably. I mean, we could see if they'll give us
Can you
one.
guys
first.
distract them and we can go
I feel like that would make them
veil
more
them?
suspicious. I have
Yeah.
telekinetic powers, so if you shield me, I can grab one, and we could just
Mhm.
like get the help out.
Do any of you guys do veils?
I did a veil on him.
Actually, you know, I just thought of. I wonder if it would be in her kleptomaniac tendencies to try and steal one without any of us.
Ooh, it would
They
be.
are
So the
really
klepto would
good.
want to steal it and keep it for herself, right? What a thrill that would
Please
be.
tell me you took really high burglary.
Where are my extra giveaway fate points? Oh.
So the way this works, Sophia, is it's saying it's in your nature to want to steal this thing.
So then I can compel you and say you would try to steal this, and like put the team at risk, and you get a fate point. But if you're like, no, I don't want to, then you have to give me one.
Okay. Can I accept that and also persuade one of my team members to help me in like deception and like shielding so that I don't get blown out?
Yeah, you can be like cover for me.
Like distract people. Yeah, like I don't know, like do something like bulletproof and drunk and stuff.
I do have one question for her. Like, if the homeless people know where these spheres are, why keep it in the same place?
Pardon me?
If the homeless people know where their spheres are,
Mhm.
why keep the spheres in the same place?
The reason is transporting them is a little bit risky, but that can also influence whatever happens to you guys.
There's no
I shouldn't
no.
tell. No, yeah. Softball.
Well,
Oh, we should see them.
They don't seem like long.
I have an urge. I really want to steal one of those things. Can you back me up?
Yeah, Greenie, I don't know.
You're from the
Can I
streets.
call you Greenie?
Yeah.
You're from the streets.
You can. It's
Yeah.
good.
We'll get you guys the double or nothing hookup.
Yeah, like.
You guys would do it. Your characters don't know they're explosive.
What?
They're explosive?
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying.
Spheres of annihilation.
Oh my god.
Can you use your telekinetic powers?
Actually, they're not like boom
explosive.
explosives. They're not like boom explosives,
yeah.
so don't worry. They won't immediately hurt you when you pick them up. I'll guarantee that.
If they choose to
They
do
should.
this, while they do, I want to continue talking and just start walking past so that she'll look at me walking forward and turn around for a minute.
I
So
like
here's
it.
the plan. I'm gonna veil one, and she's gonna after
so
it's veiled, then
there
she's
it
gonna use her telekinetic powers to lift it. If anything, and we'll be standing far enough back. If it explodes, we'll be out of the. We'll know for sure. And worst case scenario, if it explodes, we won't get hurt because we're standing back. But it'll cause a distraction, and then we can run.
Yeah, my telekinetic abilities are +4, so let's see what happens.
Okay. So, are you gonna veil her?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna veil the ball.
So you're gonna veil.
Should I veil
ball.
both of them? They're
Well,
gonna be kind of far away. So
How many are you guys gonna take?
I think just one to start, yeah.
Would a klepto really only take one? Where's the thrill in that?
But they're also big, right?
No, they're about like
That says like
size.
a pool ball?
an apple. Apple or pool ball. Yeah.
I just want one because, you know, it's just for the thrill for me. Like, I don't really need that many. It's just like the fact that I can take it. Just makes sense.
I'm a little greedy though, so.
So we need one for each. You're like, I only help you if you give me
I don't
one
know, they
too.
look
Yeah.
pretty damn shiny to me, so I kind of want
So-
These fuckers all trying to steal things
In
again.
your eyes while we're
I need their
like,
gaze, and Danielle just gives me more.
This is Elena.
Elena gives me the like one, and I'm like,
This is sure you have to be like Dresden Italian job.
Dress Italian job?
So then
Just gonna get some more whiskey in, and who knows what'll happen.
Alright.
Okay, so I'm gonna quietly just throw a veil over like a handful of the balls.
Mm-hmm.
and meanwhile I'm trying my best to distract.
Do I have to roll for the
Okay,
veil?
yep. Oh yeah.
I have to roll for the veil.
Yep. Conviction versus.
Did you give us the fate points class? Okay.
Yeah,
Hmm?
you get 3 points for that.
Yeah.
Did you guys do it? Okay.
Yeah, they're stealing.
Like, come on.
Dish it out. Dish it out.
They're burgling.
We have a situation under control.
Perfect.
Now we're doing this.
She's giving Rodney the rundown.
That's my own
Okay, Jester's over there figuring out which guns he needs to take back.
And then we decide to steal this
I
stuff.
start with 2.
Alright.
I have
Blue.
5. Like, I have 2 plus 2. So you
Oh, you
have
have to work
the
with
same
professionals.
That's generally
Yeah.
what you have for
Alright, I have 2 probably to start with.
And then you also have your telekinesis.
So then I would be rolling alertness against her veil
Yeah.
each time.
So she needs 2 more fate points. She doesn't get her base.
Oh.
She has the same. So she has -2 channeling, -2 ritual, and -1 telekinesis.
Yeah, okay, so then just this once.
Just rolling
Okay.
those points over there.
Yeah, it's fine.
Wait, what was I rolling? Discipline?
Classic spot on these specs.
I got +4 discipline. Or +4 conviction. Sorry.
Okay, plus
And
4
I need
conviction. But what was
Oh, no,
how much
sorry.
conviction did you put in? So conviction is set, and then you roll your discipline against it.
Okay, I rolled my discipline, which I got +4. My conviction is +3.
Okay, so cool. So you have a 3 shift veil. So then she's the base.
Roll poorly.
So I did pretty good on that roll.
Do they get any? Do they get any?
But you guys can still distract her.
Does
So
it give any assistance if I'm like sitting there chatting her up, like explicitly trying to walk past her to places that I know she'll follow me and stop me?
so that would be a deception roll by you.
Okay.
So
So I'll do that. And I'm like, oh, and it looks like you guys have things well sorted way over here.
she's
And I'm
like,
just
yes, we do.
+4.
Plus 5.
You guys, I'm gonna get blown up.
Shot and then blown up.
Okay. So,
I'm trying to watch it.
So.
huh? What's that?
trying to watch
I'm
it.
trying to watch it.
Oh, the final boss editing. All right. So you guys, so there's kind of this swill of light, and you see like her kind of like turn over, but then Zeke is like, hey, what about this over here? And she says, I already told you this was secured. She looks back, and then your hand is like,
No, but I have telekinetic.
Okay.
I need a roll.
She's just
so,
telekinetic
oh, so you're
powers
gonna
to lift it.
telekinetic lift
So
them.
all I was doing was just veiling them so that they would
Oh.
notice them moving, and then she was gonna lift them
Okay.
up from afar.
So then let's just say the veil failed. But then they made us see some floating things. Okay. So then go ahead and roll your canal
Well, no, she's not gonna do it if it's not veiled.
Well,
We're gonna do
you
it
guys already kind of. But
I mean,
you're
we're
in
gonna keep the
klepto.
game here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thrill is high right now. The
But we're
thrill is.
also logical. We're not
This
gonna
is
do
what a
it unless
klepto
it
would.
fails.
I mean, but
Oh,
it's,
shoot,
Wait, before I do this telekinetic thing, like, what is our exit strategy?
I think we've already.
Wait, still open.
No, you just gave in to your impulses.
We've already been into this whole like trying to steal things.
Right, but like people, you have to have like an exit strategy.
The way that we came in is open still.
Okay, well, every good klepto knows that you need to have an exit strategy before you decide to steal something.
You.
Yep, and there's.
Oh, so we're assuming you're a good klepto now.
you're
So-
rich, though.
I don't know. I say the way is open. I say we can jump through it. YOLO.
Yeah, I mean, like, you guys,
I have a sword. Let's do it.
if this fails,
All right.
me gets this.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, I have +4. I have +5.
So you successfully. So you hold open your. Do you have a bag or something? Okay.
Skill are you using for that?
So you hold open your bag and like 5 of these little things. Huh?
I think the telekinetic ability is a skill, yeah?
Yeah. Or you can roll it. However, you can roll it as like as a magic or a skill. But if what were you rolling? What were you rolling with?
She said
+4.
But any of like
That's what I was
these.
asking.
I mean, because then if she did and she has like conviction and stuff, she still will hit about a. She still won. Like I had a pretty big failure.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe we could use burglary instead.
You would usually just use magic, but yeah, either burglary or the
For magic,
telekinesis.
it's usually discipline and conviction.
Yeah,
Should I do that again then?
doesn't matter. You still won with just even a +4.
Alright, okay.
So you hold open your bag, 5 things shoot in fast, And that's, because you hit +4, so that's like a perfect score, which is very fortunate. So you hit all four, right? Like all 4 were pluses?
No, I had
Oh.
+4 to begin with, and then I got
2 pluses, 1
2
minus.
pluses, 1 minus.
Okay, cool. Okay, so +5. Cool. So then, yeah, still successful. So they shoot in your bag really fast, and then you see the armsmen, like the guys with the guns, like you're not really fast enough to notice. They don't really see anything go down, but the lady is, and she is the first to initiate the physical conflict.
Old lady is getting angry.
What is she?
What is she?
So
Did
then,
she turn into a goblin?
maybe
Is she
she
a
can.
necromancer?
Huh?
Is she a necromancer?
Are these guys dead?
Necromancer?
They're holding guns?
Oh, did
They have combat. They have combat.
The
You're
old
on.
lady noticed.
So,
something.
they could be dead.
I don't know.
Like Finder's goods.
So yeah, remember she was like flicking her pen on her clipboard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
So.
Do you remember what you have to do for? Never mind. That's your guys's.
What?
So she was going like this.
All that tells me is get
She was
rid
like
of the
clicking
pen.
her pen. So you guys can explain it, because when okay.
I knew it. I called it.
Hey, you don't know.
Well, how come? Okay.
So pretty much what happens is you guys can so you can explain it to like your team.
What?
Do you get it?
Okay, what?
So like the lady is clicking her pen against her clipboard the whole time she's talking.
Am I the only one that figures that out? Should I
Maybe
roll
you
for
are.
alertness?
You intuited it, so it's
I
fine.
still don't know what that means. Even
So you can explain it to them, but their characters won't know it yet.
Oh. So it's like a necromancer thing when you're trying to keep the when you're trying to keep your
Your squad.
keep them alive, you beat the drum. So when she's hitting her clipboard, it's like keeping them active. So if we can stop her from
So these
but
guys
you
are
don't know,
dead.
so.
So then,
Damn it.
But we don't know that. So.
No.
Yeah.
You don't know. I mean, those could still be very alive, normal. So like, if you kill one of them, could be the first law if you do it with magic.
I'm trained in Wiley. That's my trouble aspect.
Don't care.
I don't care.
All right. So you see her. She reaches over her back, and then you see like her go like this, and it looks like a whip handle, but you don't actually see anything except the handle. So then she goes like this, and then she's talking with poor dear old Chase, or Zeke, and roll athletics.
I'm still in human form, so this is bad. My athletics in human form doesn't exist.
My
Yee, bro.
I'm gonna start brainstorming.
Greenie has had like really bad run-ins with
Neutral.
necromancers.
Zero.
Like she's
So you're gonna take 8 shifts of damage.
Oh no.
So she rolled a +5. So she rolled a +5, and her weapon is a 3.
weird dead.
Well, you guys still have to exit.
AKA.
You're the one who
The thing
knows.
is, I can actually handle 8 shifts of damage, though.
Yeah, you can mitigate it with some consequences.
I can take,
Oh yeah.
because I took all my stuff as like unhuman strength, and I took like endurance as one of my like highest skills. So like I have up to 5 shifts. Like 5 is my highest bubble, so I can just take a 5 and a 3 and be perfectly fine.
Yeah. Or you can do a medium consequence and it'd be like what was it, 8? Say it'd be like 4 and 4.
Okay, so if I take a moderate, what's a good moderate consequence?
That would be seared. Because as her arm falls that's holding the whip, this just like fire just erupts on your back, like in like kind of this like whip shape. Like so this like big S shape of fire just like burns like an S in your clothes. And you kind of feel this searing pain immediately.
Okay, so I don't take kindly to that. So
Oh, thanks for the follow, Jay Crizzle. Appreciate it.
So I just, as soon as I get smacked with that, I'll turn around and just give her this, you really shouldn't have done that, and then go full on bear.
You know what her whip is
Okay.
like? It's like the big monster that takes down Gandalf from the first.
The Balrog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like that.
The
It hurt, it hurt
Are we-
real bad.
Do not F with the Small Business Association, guys.
Shall not pass.
Hold their S.
Are we in combat mode now? Should we go alert?
Yes, so we should do alertness.
Okay.
Infectious is
So
not.
wait,
Whatever you
I
have.
still have
for
I
awareness.
still have the orb, right?
Oh,
I still have the
Oh,
we're gonna fight or run?
what's your
You can do both.
How many? Did we determine how many people are in this room?
4.
Yeah. So you see her and 3 guards downstairs, in that main area. But as you were doing your tour, there were a few other guards stationed at those Never Never posts, and there are also those bodies of guards lying prone. Those, if she is a necromancer, could probably become an issue if you
Did
stay.
we successfully get some of the orbs and she
Yes.
just
So
saw
they're in
us?
Sophia's bag and she saw you.
Okay, so we
None of
actually...
the guards have seen it yet, only her. And so that's why she struck first. So you guys may be able to finagle your way out with enough athletics, or it's too late.
Sounds good.
I say we run.
I think we run.
Because the way's still open and they don't have a way to close it. Only you can.
Yeah.
Alright, so should we try to jump through the way?
Okay. So you guys, you're you're 1 zone away, so you're gonna have to maneuver out or fight. So you'll have to spend 1 turn getting to like the door, and they're still kind of by the doorway.
Okay.
So they can jump through.
I'm with him, right?
Yeah, he walked up with me.
Oh, okay, so both of you are 2 zones out.
Yeah, because
Yeah. Shit.
he was the defense specialist that was
You
walking
better
around
hope
with us.
freaking Elena doesn't leave your asses out there. Peace.
For not liking my cat.
Oh.
I'm in bear form right now, so me and your cat are cool right now.
I'm
When did you
just-
change to bear form?
As soon as I got whipped.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I'll call out to your cat, come help us.
Yeah.
So now
Really
your cat's 2 zones away too. That's all.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I actually have that though.
You don't ask permission.
I have a don't ask permission. I have friends with animals, so I call out to Jasper,
And Jasper goes straight
and
to
Jasper
Chase.
comes out as an insurance policy.
Cracking jokes.
I also have a
It's like when you look at one guy gets shot and everyone feels like it's best not
I
to
don't know.
question
Me and
it.
Jasper have a connection when I'm a bear. I'm just saying.
Very true, very true. Cool. So, it sounds like the general consensus, and it's up to you guys, is that you guys should generally make a break for the door while kind of beating like a weaponized retreat, or like a
Bye.
battle retreat. Right?
Okay, bye.
All agreed?
What do you know?
Okay.
Bye.
So let's do your order of skills. Because they're 2 zones away and her cat. So it seems like in order to make her keep the door open, they may or may not be holding her cat as leverage. Because
That
she
sounds
could
like
just
something
duck
I would
out.
do for sure.
Which is
Jasper!
Jasper, no! Baby! Mama's coming!
All I have in this world. I have no family. I have only my cat.
Well, I guess you do love your cat, so wouldn't you run another zone away
Ooh,
and go and chase your baby?
Call him.
But he's listening to the bear. Animal beats human.
Yeah, I'd probably go.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you 2 guys are the ones that are closest. So, which is good for you because with guns,
We need suppressing fire is what we need.
exactly, it's more effective to use guns.
Does anyone watch Archer?
No.
Yes.
It's like Cyril coming out of the bush. Suppressing fire! That's all I want from you guys.
Suppressing fire. Okay.
Can I coat my sword with a layer of deadly ice?
It will take a turn. It will be a maneuver.
Do it while I'm moving.
So let's do our orders. So
Plus 4.
what are the numbers? So E is up top.
I'm +1.
3,
0.
0, and that would be your alertness, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what was your other? 4. Oh, jeez.
You really alert, you guys.
Yeah, you guys
Shit.
I'm amped right
And
now.
I was on the
I can
street,
see everything. I'm
living
so
on the
freaking
streets
amped.
and stealing stuff makes us.
Yeah.
And then I think I gave this lady a +3, but okay. So then she's right with Rodney. Okay, so you use your turn to run up your cat and say, "Baby, mama's coming!" And you scream with little tears. Run to your cat as it runs towards them, which are which are standing further in.
But I also have my sword out at this point.
You do, not iced though, unless you want to spend the turn to do that. On you. So you have your bag full of 5 of these things, and all of a sudden you feel this like warmth from in your bag just kind of like spreading, and you feel this like tingling sensation, like trickling up your spine.
You're
And you
getting so
take
powerful.
1 mental stress, but now all your powers are amped up by 3 conviction and 3 discipline.
Damn.
Also, my way, go.
Yes.
And also, by the way, this is like my character's best case scenario. I'm like high right now on how much power I have.
Rage. Nice. Okay, so you have a 3/3 extra on your, so that you can start blowing holes in walls if you need to. But you're taking mental stress, so like these things will start taking their toll on you, because you kind of like there's just like old, and you kind of feel this sense of like awareness kind of trickling from your bag.
Okay. Who's my best friend here?
We're still stuff together.
So then-
I don't know, I just did that.
So all the gun guys are just kind of like, what the hell? She just went and chased her cat. The lady with the whip is like still like kind of arms raised. There's a big S across his
All right.
back. Mhm.
Gotta take her out.
Okay.
So you're not. You're gonna like.
Okay, I'm gonna write other damage.
Well, you guys let me run back over there.
Are we getting out?
You're in
We
it.
take her on instead?
We're in it. She's super powerful. I got a sword.
I still think you should.
No, I want to get out. I really, really
They're
want to
putting
get out.
cover fire for you
You're, I
guys.
mean, you're zone away, so you could do like a cover fire blast.
Yeah,
Yeah, you could just fire from afar.
yeah, I want to do that. Cover fire,
Okay.
like.
So literally cover fire? It's fire?
Yeah. I
Okay.
think I need to have like a really broad attack just to buy us time to just like all get out.
Does
Okay.
it hit us though?
Depends on how controlled it is, and that's your conviction roll. It sounds like what you're trying to do, and so this is actually beneficial if the armor guys aren't necessarily 100% alive, because the zombies don't like fire, or like the resurrected don't like fire very much. But then it sounds like you're trying to make kind of like a wall around them, but because they're so close to the lady, you'll at least have to include her in that wall of fire. But you would be able to at least exclude some of her henchmen.
I want to exclude her henchmen.
They would have to be on the other side. So if you do like a crescent of fire,
Yeah.
like
Okay.
let's say this is like the room, like this is where like they are, this is where you are, and you have to go at least like that.
Yeah.
And then these are the other dudes like over here. Okay, so you're down for that? All right, give me a conviction roll, or sorry, a discipline roll, and then how much conviction are you putting in, Max?
Cool. I'm neutral.
Neutral. So do you have at least more base conviction than you do?
Yeah. I think so.
Does she need more discipline than conviction?
You need more discipline than conviction, or else that extra shift goes all somewhere funny.
All right.
I looked interesting. I didn't know that's how it worked.
Because it's like you pull in all the power with your conviction, and then discipline is like your focus outwards.
All right. So I've got +3 for both.
Mm-hmm.
That works, right?
So then now you're 6 and 6. So you have a 6 shift
Yeah.
wall of fire, just poof, like blazing hot, white searing heat. You can see it's like crackling like the cement below it. It's really, really hot with like your power. And you see her like bag like glowing, and like and she's kind of like really stoked on this like power trip. YOLO. So boom, the fire goes up. Kind of the gunsman now definitely realize something's wrong. And you kind of see some of like the crates. Like there's a few crates that are still inside. Like right by the door, and you see like some of those that kind of like start catching fire like around like near the door as you guys are heading out. Okay, so then it is on year 3. So then she had a surprise attack on you. So she had a surprise attack on Chase. Sorry. So she's gonna roll one more of those big old hits.
On me again?
False alarm.
Who's it hitting?
So it would be hitting Zeke again.
Alright, well at least I'm up there this time.
Yes. So what did I have?
I'm a bear.
Plus 1. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I think you're gonna turn into Smokey the Bear. Just gonna catch
Plus
fire.
1. Okay, so 6 shifts of damage. So you can probably take a medium consequence, because remember, you only fill up one of those slots, so like you can take like...
I already took a medium.
Or a small, but you can, with 6, you'll only get 4 shifts out of that, right? So then it'll just be your 5, which is fine. As long as it doesn't fill up all the way, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay, so what do I have to take?
Take a minor.
Okay,
Can you
so
do 5 and 1?
I can do 5 and a mild.
Yeah.
You can't do 5 and 1.
What do you mean?
If it's 6 shifts, 5 plus 1, 6.
Huh? Well, because she did 7. She did 7 damage to him, and then
You
he
do a 5
mitigated
and
it to
2.
6.
I mitigated to 1, because I got a plus 1.
Mhm.
I have freaking plus 4 athletics, and
What are you rolling? Negatives over there? Oh yeah, that'll make that happen for sure.
Alright.
Okay.
So I need another. What's a mild consequence?
So as her like whip cracks back, like fire like kind of catches and it like brightens on Sophia's like barrier, and you like as it goes through, you see like this kind of like other like kind of tendril kind of like falling as if it's like just like covered in gas, and then it whips around and like wraps around your arms, and then it's like a gash on your arm.
Okay.
So just gash. Keep it simple. Okay, so then now Rodney.
Do consequences from the past scenes affect your ability to move, or is that just damage?
No, they would just serve as aspects, unless they're like something that's like really considerable.
Okay. I have much less than you from last scene.
Did we not mitigate it yet? That was like
No.
We
It was
got
moderate.
rid of the other one.
So let's say it's like limited, but you're probably okay.
Alright.
We don't. Did we say it's a -1 to roll or something?
What?
Did we say it's a -1 to athletics last time?
No.
Okay, good. Then you're fine.
Chase, on the upside, I bet that Gash made a really cool star.
Oh, probably. I'm sure.
I'm 2 zones away, so I just want to get by the door.
Okay.
Just moving.
So just movement. All right.
Do I need to roll? Or is it?
No. Movement's pretty straightforward. So you maneuver, boom, to the door. Okay, and then now it's on. Our boy didn't. Wait, no.
I'm 0.
You're 0. Okay.
I'm the one.
It's Joker is over here.
Joker.
So then
Joker jumps
it's on our big bear
Oh,
boy.
I'm running towards the door.
Okay, bear.
I'm pissed off this thing, this like flame lash thing, and I'm just like barreling towards the door.
I'm like growls ferociously
I'm
over
giving
his
an
shoulder.
intimidating growl as I run, but I'm still running.
So remember, you guys have easier ones. It may be trickier if someone's trying to carry a cat. So you may need to roll on that one.
For what?
If maneuvering with a cat.
Can I, if Jasper's there, can I, in my bareness, just kind of do like the motherly grab the nape of its neck in my mouth and run?
Let's roll athletics on that.
I'm not saying I want to do that. That would be something like cat, but
Well, you guys are homies when you're a bear.
we're only from the bear. That's true.
Why can't you just run?
Because I'm trying to save your cat for you.
Oh, well, that's fine.
He's fine. He's fast.
Cat's fine.
Very agile.
The cat is
Then in that
fine.
case, I take my free run away and I go door to door.
Okay.
I'll be fine.
Okay.
I haven't even noticed. He's okay. He's very.
Hopefully her alertness doesn't beat your cat's stealth. Let me just tell you that much. Remember what happened last time with your cat? Does he use like a human shield?
That's true.
He almost got hit with an ice dart.
Yeah. How do you learn more responsibility after this? But you can't have
You
pets.
gotta learn animals when things the hard way, you know?
That's true. Okay, so you are by the door. So everyone's moving to the door. Joka.
Jester.
Jester.
How far?
My brain is like not even worth it.
How far I am to the door? Exit?
Did you ever? You are should be right by it. Right?
Yeah. So can you go through the door?
Okay, how far is the necromancer lady?
Huh?
Is she on the same level as I am?
The necromancer lady. So she's one away, so she can't like hit you from where she's at.
Okay. I'll just open the door and assist the others as they come through.
So the door's already open. You can try to do some cover fire. You can do a maneuver. So you can do a thing called a maneuver or a block that will keep that person in that zone.
There's 2 guards, right? In this level.
What's
I
up?
don't see her.
Hmm?
Can I go to the edge of my zone, just enough to see the lady and just cover fire?
Yeah, so you can, because you have guns, you don't even have to go to the edge of your zone, you can just shoot her from your zone.
Okay.
Without any influence, I think. It's only when you're 2 or more zones away that it starts to tamper with it.
Okay.
So, we're going to roll her athletics against your guns, and her athletics is base 3. Oh, wow, she's an agile lady. 6. Oh, wait, sorry, I lied. 5. Gotta be 5.
You have +2.
I have +4, and +2 is the guns is on damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Okay, that's +6.
And then
I was 5. So you connect, so you get 1 shift of just connect damage,
but then he
and
has
then if you have weapons, then that adds on top.
So you have three total, right?
3 shifts. Okay. So you pull out your dad's gun, put a few slugs out, and she just kind of shrugs it off, and this is like ready to go. She takes a few shifts of damage. She takes some damage, but it's not going to cause a consequence at that level. So what was your 6 total, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because then she has 2 armor.
So you got like 1 damage in total.
4. She's a tough. You guys are messing with the bigger guns. So like her and Broom guys get
8
closer
and a
match.
7 so far. Shit.
Okay, can
Yeah,
I
these
declare
guys
an
don't play
aspect
games.
for my turn?
You can try to roll first and then declare it too, but yeah.
Well,
Or you can tag it.
Well, yeah, I mean, the only thing I was gonna say is, like, at this point, I'm gonna run. I'm gonna, like, start running, but
Mhm.
I'm gonna declare that the floor is a little bit wet, and can I, like, send out some cold into the floor just to make it a little icy?
Well, I don't know if it would be wet because there is a fire and it is a warehouse.
What if I use a fate point? When they clean the spheres and stuff.
He holds them down.
The dust is not good for them. I know this because I have lore.
I don't even know if you know what they are right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no go on that, even with the fate point. That probably would be a little bit too much.
Fire's not her whip, right?
No, she put out a wall.
No, she put out like a wall of
Like a
fire.
suppressive
Sophia,
wall.
Yeah.
she rolled a very strong
Wait,
wall,
but
unfortunately.
you don't know anything about your past, right?
No,
Do you know your parents? They're dead, right?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Is it your mom?
Like, what if this is your mom or your long lost grandma?
You can explain your mom.
So sure, just every powerful wizard is probably your mother.
It's probably not my mom.
That's true.
I know.
If it's my mom, I'm gonna throw myself off the bridge.
Well, we're about to hit
Well,
them,
I mean,
so
from
that's
her
your
perspective,
chance.
you guys are breaking and entering,
Okay.
and you don't even know if those are undead. That she's just tapping her pen on her clipboard. Like, she could be just a normal, like, slightly strong person with a magic whip.
Can I run and send out a magic thing?
Are you sure you've been watching too much Tom and Jerry's for how fast your cat is? Yeah.
He's fast, okay?
He's
So she
fast.
has, like, swoosh.
Swear.
How many people are?
There were more earlier. I think a few people have pieced out. There's like 3 on right now.
Did they get bored?
I don't know. I think some people are like, I'll be right back, like when they leave. So I guess like they're going to get dinner or something. But I don't know if it's that exciting, but Some people, I mean, people watch there's like other ones that are actually like very like people watch like a lot of like RPGs. Weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just more do it because I kind of want to have something to look back and be like, oh yeah, these are fun, and have like, because it actually saves everything, so then we'll actually like have like our stuff, which is exciting, I think. Anywho,
Can I
so
fire off something as I'm running?
no.
No. See, see, I don't like that rule because it's not realistic.
Maneuvers.
Okay, then I'll move.
You can try to. I mean, you can. It would be at a loss for both. Like, so you would put your run at risk if you wanted to do something, and like we could finagle it, but then you'd be going at a disadvantage.
Okay. I'll just maneuver then.
Okay, so you're up to the door. Okay, now everybody's in zone 1. She okay, so she's in zone 1 now. It's on you. You put up a wall of fire. The lady's still in zone 2. She's like still right behind you.
I'm over her. Like, I'm really over her. I want to just leave this place.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then you through the door?
Yep.
Boom, through the door. 1 out.
Rodney.
Wait, so at this point, can I walk through the door and then lay down covering fire for somebody?
Yeah, I'll say
Is that okay?
the door
Is that
is
just like
the same
stepping?
zone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm gonna do that and then lay down covering fire for Zeke because he's pretty banged up right now.
So you only have
So I have my bullet shield ability, which is +2 if I'm successful.
Ooh, do it.
Your bullet life.
Bullet shield?
Okay, can we just shoot this lady though?
Well, it's not gonna do much, but it could help us evade a lot.
Yeah, but she's pretty powerful.
Ooh, so how do we want? So I'm neutral, and usually I have +4 guns. But I'm
But
intoxicated.
you're drunk.
So that usually, what I said earlier was that would swap guns and fists.
So what are your fists
So I'm
at?
+1.
So you just nothing.
I'm +1.
So okay, total. So then she didn't hit anything, but you take a gun, but like you're kind of like a little bit tipsy still. You see some sparks fly from like the roof where
So I was not successful on the.
you were not
bullet
successful
shield.
on hit.
Okay, but I'm through. Sorry.
And I'm just running through, like, the bullets are flying close to me, so I'm, like, dodging out of the way. Rodney, one time, Rodney.
Right.
Sorry, it's loves booze. Leave the guy alone. He's an alcoholic. Okay, and then now it is on our dear lady with the Uba Vip. So this time you see that she the whip, is still like just you only see the handle. So she just like puts the handle back, and then you see her like lift her clipboard and go like this, like towards the door. And then like 2 SWAT guys dive in to zone 1, to when you guys are in.
How could you just do the tappy thing and whip at the same time?
Good question.
She was holding like this. She's very talented. She's done this for a living. You can also like go like that and like her feet on your side.
She's tapping her foot as she goes.
Yeah. It's like rubbing your head and rubbing your head and tapping your belly or whatever. Okay. So then you see 2 scrubs jump in, and now they are going to be in a conflict, but a little ways after.
Okay. Is everyone safe?
No.
Miss
No.
Evergreen and I through the door.
I am not.
How is she through you?
I bailed with my
She's
horse.
out.
Oh, we
Yeah,
already
as far as I know,
did.
Rodney's trying to shoot me, so.
Yeah.
Whose turn is it?
I'm gonna stay with these
I
girls
think
for the rest of
yours
my
is-
life. I love them so much.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Oh, then I'm gonna do a little bear, a bear slide shuffle through the door. Barrel roll, perhaps, through the door.
A barrel roll?
Should she have taken another mental stress?
She should have 2, right? For like
Yeah.
first acquiring the things and then second
Just
for
2
casting
times
the wall of
she's
fire.
Mhm.
So you're at 2, which is fine. Or like 1 is X'd out and 2 is X'd out.
Coffee and banana.
I thought it was oatmeal, but maybe.
Oh, tastes really good.
I'm going through the door, basically.
So, bear's out. So the two guards.
Bleeding.
So one of them attacks you because you're in his zone. So go ahead and roll athletics to defend. Bad roll. Bad roll for said guard.
+4. Oh, sorry, +3.
She said +3.
+3.
Ooh, so then you hear it, and you like poof, like the shotgun goes off, but you kind of have this like ringing in your ears, and you feel kind of this like whiz of buckshot go past your ear, but he misses. It's now on the second guard, which who in fact dives through the door to the Never Never.
We can take him.
And so that was a maneuver for him, so he didn't do anything else, but he's on that side. Now it's on our homie over here, Jester.
I'll continue to cover fire.
Okay. So cover
So
fire.
you're gonna do the cover fire and step.
Do you want to step through and do cover fire, like into the last
fire in
one?
the room,
Because
right?
I'm going to close it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. So step through and cover fire. All right. So who do you want to cover fire at?
Well, she's the only one left.
Well, no, but like
One enemy.
there's a guard on the Never Never side. There's a guard on your side, and there's the lady with the web that's on the way.
Target the guy who went into Never Never.
Okay, cool. So you jump through, take a shot. Let's roll them guns. Alright, you have to beat 2.
+3.
Cool. So you get 1 shift of damage on top of connecting. And do you have any weapons? And you have 2 weapons, right?
+2 guns on damage.
Okay, cool. So then that's 3 net damage over his dodge. Okay, cool. So then 3 damage. And then he'll take a minor consequence. Mitigate that to 1, and then bleeding. So then take 2 shots. You kind of were stumbling as you were going through the portal. Bop bop. 2 kind of like blasts of blood go through. Bleeding starts dripping down his arm, so practitioners probably can leverage that. But he's bleeding now.
Cool.
So now it is on Senorita Hopkins.
So I'm going to run through.
You're gonna run through the door.
Yeah.
Okay, so you hop through the door. You're on the Never Never side. Do you want to shut it?
Are we all here?
Yeah, we're all here, but the dude's also there.
Oh, bring it. There's 5 of us and 1 of him. Shut that shit down.
Yeah, well, I'll go ahead and shut it for Allison.
Boom. Okay, the way the Never Never shuts. Everybody's on that side. And you kind of hear this still as like the door. It kind of is going like this. You see the lady like look over and her like finger is still like tapping on her keyboard or on her clipboard. Me and plus words right now. Tapping on her clipboard, and then boom, the tapping goes silent. You're back in like this green field, and the guard like drops his gun, and then it starts howling, and then dives towards you.
Ice him.
Yeah, I'm gonna ice him.
Okay. You're gonna have to roll athletics first.
Oh, okay.
So you're gonna have to dodge 4.
Okay, +3. +3.
+3. So you take 1 shift of damage. Alright. And then he since he dropped his gun, just like tears at you with his like fist and it starts like just going bananas.
So, did I get to do my ice thing?
You just maneuvered to the door, so you're kind of a little bit on the, you didn't unshut the thing, so now it's on.
I thought we were done with combat.
No, you're still the homie that's combating you quite vigorously.
I'm gonna use my Buffy skills.
Oh
like,
shit.
I'll beat him up.
Gotta beat his ass. Beat this mother lover up. Alright, so you can actually.
Alright, cool.
Okay, so is it gonna be fists?
Yes.
Okay. And then I'm gonna roll my athletics of 2.
I have athletics.
Ooh, -1.
I
Big
have
fail.
athletics.
Well,
Plus
you're
3.
using fists though, right?
They don't count as athletics. Weapons?
The fists?
Yeah.
You just
That-
roll that as you roll fists.
This
It's
is
on
the
thing.
skill.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, interesting.
I'll
So what we're
So
doing,
this
just
is
to
the-
clarify, is a Dresden Files
Yeah.
RPG. So they just stole some weapons from like a weapons repository. They're getting these weapons out to give to the homeless wizards of San Francisco, and or at least they were asked to do that by them, but they may not give it to them. And they had some interference from the actual owners of these said weapons as to why they're stealing from them. They didn't like that for some reason.
Alright.
Okay,
I
cool.
don't have
Nice to know.
fists in my lineup right now.
Okay, no worries.
But
You can
I'm going
use-
to. I only have one in fair, so I'm gonna.
Okay.
Another, so that's
Cool.
+2.
Cool. Okay. So +2 fists, and you gotta beat a -1, so I think you'll be okay. A 0 versus -1, so he takes 1 shift damage. So you kind of like paw attack, and then he's like, what the? So then okay. Buffy attack. Okay, cool. So the next person to go is you.
I'm just gonna try and punch him out.
No guns?
I'm still drunk.
You're drunk, that's true.
After this conflict is over, I'll probably be sober, but
Yeah.
until then, my fists are a better option right now, because they flip. +2.
+2. Alright, so then I'm at I'm at +1. So I take another shift of damage, but I'm gonna have to take a medium consequence now because I'm running low on my other ones.
What?
So you're
He must
drunk.
think that like we're all just like really bad at what we do because I went and was like, and you're just like,
Kill it! Oh my god! Make it go away! So you take a drunken swing.
I just picture like a bunch of like 16-year-old girls in a room with like a moth.
It's, so then so you connect, but in some sort of drunken magic, you hit him in the jaw, breaks his jaw, and he kind of like stumbles back with a medium consequence of broken jaw, and you guys can leverage that against him too. So it's bloody and broken jaw. Cool. Okay, so broken jaw, bleeding. He's not looking too good.
Okay, is it me?
Yeah.
I'll rush up and try to bite him.
Okay. Let's roll in athletics. And if I keep rolling this poorly, you will probably be very successful. -3. Yeah. Can you beat a -1, Chase?
If I'm biting, does it still count as fists? Because it's a melee attack?
Depends on if you're. Yeah, I mean
Nice.
fists.
He's a bear right now.
Yeah, it would be. What else
mean-
would it be construed as?
I mean, if you want to like athletic, I don't know.
Yeah,
Because
you
it's
can
not
roll
technically
athletics.
6. But I don't want to say that because my athletics is technically higher. But if you want to just be a melee attack, I just happen to say I'm biting.
Well,
that's fine.
your bite's a weapon because teeth are a weapon 1. So you can do athletics with a weapon 1.
Okay, so that's +7.
Cool. Okay, so he's gonna take an extreme consequence.
And then, so it's 8 if you count the 1 light damage. I should have done claws, because claws are 4, but...
Yeah, so extremes wipe out 9. So he's like running on, like, I mean, he shouldn't be standing right now. Like, so you take a big bite.
I want to bite his arm off. I want to bite his leg off. Can I do that? For an extreme consequence?
Sure. So then this big bear rolls up to this poor, this guard, and he's like still just shooting away. And you bite into his leg, kind of like, and then just like his leg goes just flying off, But he's like still like
Elena
freaking
throws.
going after it. What's that?
Elena throws up.
Elena yaks.
This is turning into like.
But then
one
you
five
take
situation.
you take on the minor consequence of poisoned, because there's something not right about that leg you just bit off.
Because it's already been dead for such a long time.
Maybe.
Toxic flesh.
So then now it's on him. So he's like still just like raging on you. So you got legs. Okay. +1, 5, 4, 5. It's mitigate 5.
Yeah.
That's pretty high.
Get wrecked.
Oh, let me grab this one. Athletics. +2.
Okay. Okay, so you get 3 shifts of damage. And then
Only guy with no leg.
our boy Jester.
Cap his ass.
I'm gonna gun butt his jaw.
Gun butt his jaw. Okay, cool. So then that would be athletics. Vintage like delicacy income vintage.
Moderate consequence speed. Moderate consequence speed.
+4.
Got beat up.
Oof, gosh, I am rolling like negative every single time.
Except for when you have to hit me.
Yeah, that lady did not mess around. You might plug in my I think my laptop's
Yeah,
got
yeah.
unplugged somehow. Maybe like a little.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It just is old and dumb, and so I have to give you some more schlacks. Ah, beautiful.
+4 total.
All right. So he's gonna take a major consequence. So yeah, these guys always fight till they're long gone.
Yeah, they're
Makes
already
sense.
dead.
Got nothing else to live for, do they?
So then he's gonna have like you see like your gun butt hit him, like breaks his collarbone, like his kind of shoulders like all jacked up. But then he's still like kind of crawling after Elena and like just going bananas.
Somebody step on him.
Sounds like a lot of bananas.
Off of me.
Sounds like a lot of bananas. So now it is on you.
Jester one?
No, you.
I went, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
no,
went.
I
Now it's
missed
on you. Yeah.
Okay.
So he pistol whipped him.
I'm gonna take my sword and cut his head off.
All right. Roll that. Roll them athletics, girl. I roll another negative. Okay, neutral. So 2. You have to be 2.
Neutral.
So
Or
0?
0, yeah, literally 0.
Okay, so 2. So you take a swing and like you miss. Everybody's just like the worst.
I was acting. Thank you.
He's even though he's like dying, he's like, you guys are fucking worse. 5 on 1. You like hear him laugh, like blood's like. So he's like definitely mocking you guys. And now it's on you.
Alright. I have +3 athletics. He's on the ground, right?
Okay, yeah.
So did I. I had +3.
I'm just
Can
gonna.
I drop you?
I just want to jump on him. Like, jump
like-
on his head.
Okay.
She's curb stopping the zombie. Got it.
Curve stop.
Yeah.
Alright, so can you beat a +2?
Hey guys, I have +3, so let's hope this works out.
Neutral.
Neutral.
Alright.
I have +3 though.
So yeah, so
Nowhere.
how do you want to do this? So you killed him, so mash his head, jump on him. So
Like, I need to jump on his
this will
head.
be the killing blow, so you
Yeah.
can
Describe
decide
how
what
you
it
killed
is.
him.
Well, because his jaw's already broken, right? Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to get into too. I don't
Okay,
want
you don't have to,
to
you don't have to.
but like, I need to step on his head so there's like.
Okay, so curb stomp. Okay. So then your character's name is Rosie.
Rose
It's
Evergreen.
Greenie.
So Rose Evergreen.
Greenie.
So greeny. So Rose Evergreen looks at the trees and smiles, and because you are in the summer domain, so there's trees around, kind of chirping birds, and there's this like dying laughing zombie, and Rose Evergreen jumps up and like just like a watermelon, like a Gallagher show, and then everything goes quiet.
Cool.
So we're out of
And so then you look around, you're kind of back, there's that big kind of crescent moon where the way was made, if you guys don't remember. And you know, there's still like kind of like just like seared hole through the trees where you set up the trap. Kind of like kind of whispering trees. There's a river, but the bridge there. You see like it's way down the way, and you see like another kind of booth on the other side. But yeah.
I don't want to go that way.
I don't know. Are bridges? I mean, are like real world bridges where I don't have to pay one way. It's just not a question.
Let's say yes.
We can might be able to stroll back into the city.
Wait, so do I get to clear my moderate consequence now? Or downgrade it or something?
What was your moderate?
The busted knee, that was from...
Oh, that was a while ago, yeah. Go ahead and wipe it out. So you guys can erase all your stress, erase all your minor consequences.
Well, it's a moderate, so do I downgrade it to a minor?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, if I have a moderate, can I downgrade it?
Mm-hmm. Usually you wouldn't, but this is like simple, like easy mode. Not easy mode, but like this is like the less aggressive.
Am I still poisoned?
You definitely are. Because that happens right now.
Alright.
Great.
So then we're just gonna randomly give you shifts of damage as time goes.
Okay. So I'll switch back into human form. Just not really caring to tie a shut my cloak or anything, just kind of walking around.
Okay.
Until I realize people are staring at me.
I just love the bear has a cape.
Yeah.
It's like
And it's a matching cape with me.
super bear.
I don't embarrass
Is there
you.
a nudity ban in this San Francisco?
Which one?
Is there a nudity ban in this?
A unity band?
Nudity
A nudity band.
Nope. Just like real San Francisco. And so I'll just look around there and be like, well, that was delightful. And then I'll go, so we were able to steal two orbs, right? Just about two of them. Then I just kind of
I have 5!
I will reiterate
Seven, right?
myself. We
No one
stole
has-
two
no one
of
has to
them,
know.
didn't we?
No one has to know.
Nope.
So are you guys gonna go back? Are you guys gonna go back and give them to?
I guess I should be more blunt. How many do we tell Broom Guy that we got?
I don't want to give them away at all because I love them.
1 makes it too obvious, 2 is a good number.
Look, guys, so hold on a second.
Why don't we
Let's
just
find
keep-
out what these things
have
are
one for
first.
each of us. Like,
Yeah,
why
we
would
should
you have
probably-
We should just
All
keep
right.
them ourselves.
Fortunately, I have this little pet of mine back at my place that could probably help us out with some info on what these things
Yeah.
actually are.
But you're still taking mental stress. You're gonna
Is
start
she?
getting crazy each turn.
I already am kind of crazy though.
Well, she took it when she assumed them.
I feel like
Now they're
So
just
when
there.
she-
Yeah.
But now they're there.
I feel like these make me better though.
Huh?
Does it only cause stress if you're using them?
That's exactly
No,
what
only when you, like,
cocaine
pick them
addict
up.
would say. But I feel like I'm better with it.
But on a real note, you guys,
Mhm.
unfortunately, I have to go.
You have to go?
I have to go pick up my sister in San Jose.
Okay.
No worries.
No worries.
San Jose.
I'll take your orbs for you.
I was like, oh. Hold on a
Please.
second.
Please.
I mean, if you have to go to work, you know, go pick up your sister. I'm gonna take care of
It's
it.
okay.
Because we need to go find out what they are, right?
I know, but
Yeah.
will you give one back to me when I
Of course. Yes.
Okay. So you can
I
keep
give
one
you
as you
permission
leave.
to telekinesis. Oh yeah, you can take
Oh,
one.
yeah.
We just need like a couple. Just
You
just
can
need
have
like
the
one.
rest of the 4.
Okay.
You can have 4.
Perfect.
Okay.
We're gonna go talk to this guy.
Well, say your sister said hi.
Alright,
Thanks for coming and hanging out, Sophia.
Alright.
I'll see you next
Have
time.
fun driving to San Jose. Ugh.
Sounds terrible.
Because
I'm not
I'm
gonna lie.
going on the option tree, and my sister needs a dog sit for me. So
Oh. Tell your sister if she's looking to like use car part time,
Mhm.
I may not need my Kia full time.
Oh really?
So she needs like a temporary car for like however long.
That's very nice.
So think about it.
Alright, cool. Awesome.
Anyways, take it easy, Sophia.
Alright, later.
You should put your car and get around. Sorry, it's a total side note.
Yeah, that's what
How's
people
she
have been
gonna
telling
get out
me.
of the never never?
We'll just assume that her like she kind of tags along.
Yeah, she's.
Or how? She's just being quiet.
So we need to get out of the never.
Yeah, we gotta get out, but we kind of should have crossed the bridge, right?
I don't know, Rodney. Should we cross the bridge?
Can I know all of us?
Look, I was being cautious before. I don't know how much this particular troll actually knows.
I mean,
You guys hear horns in the distance.
You know what? Screw it. Let's race across the bridge.
Alarm horns or.
No, like battle horns.
Okay.
I don't know if any of you else happen to know another way back.
Run sounds good to me.
But we don't know of any other way back besides this one that came in.
We don't, and I just start running off.
Yeah,
towards
let's
the
go.
Mm-hmm. I'm with them.
Where was that?
And of course, like, because I'm faster as a bear, I will go and turn into a bear, start running towards the bridge. My cape.
So you guys are going towards the
Why
bridge.
did you stare as a bear?
What's that? My werebear stare?
We're stare.
Wait, can bears swim? Can I swim across?
No, that's the remember.
Oh,
you can try. You can try.
That's right.
Oh, I was like, I hope nobody remembers.
Don't go in the water.
Oh man.
Oh dear. Okay, well, what if I just whip my sword out and like coat it in some ice and just like scream and run after the bear? I'm just gonna be like, ah! And I'm just gonna get ready.
After me?
Not after you, like following you.
Sure.
So you guys are just freaking bolting for it then.
Yeah.
Take this
Is this
out.
consensus? Because is everybody on the same page? What do you think, Joker?
Well, you did say we could get across the bridge, right? You said it was like one-way payment?
No, I don't
You
think
did
we
say
decided
I
that.
said that's a possibility.
Things we could think
Oh.
about, and let's try and get
I'll
consensus
just
here.
run, but in a non-threatening manner.
Yeah. Just jog. Put on a headband.
I need to
Deal.
remind that we asked over this troll on the way over. He was like,
Wait, what did you say? There was another booth somewhere?
There was another booth on that side.
On our
So
side?
is it a different troll? No.
There's a booth on our side, you said.
Yeah, on your side.
Oh.
So there's a booth on both sides. But only one of them could really have been occupied, which was the one. You guys bolted across the bridge so fast last time.
Do we try to go across? Well, actually, last time the bridge wasn't there until we had made payment, though.
Right.
So, I mean, we should probably run that direction and
Yeah.
then see if the bridge is there. If not, then I guess we have to talk to the troll or talk to whoever's manning the booth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did
I
that
think
go
we
well
should
last
act
time? I
fast.
remember you guys had some tension with them.
The vials of blood. That was just because we were shielding Rodney. If we each give blood this time, we'll be okay, right?
I don't know, unless he had hold a grudge against us from last time. We'll do that, or we can go all the way around the peninsula. I mean, at this time of day, it is the Never Never, though. We don't know how far that actually is in here.
You guys can try to pop out somewhere else.
Yeah, what if we just stay on this side of the river and go like where the rock is on the other side of the river and try and cut our way through? Like it's gotta be somewhat similar, right? What do you think?
Can we open up the...
So just to give you some context, Ryan, so pretty much there's this like sun and there's this moon,
Rock.
rock, where that opened into like the homeless kind of like outposts. And then in the middle is this river that kind of like destroys anything that goes into it. And just like in SF, there's a bridge over the river, the bay, and it's guarded by a troll. Because, you know, bay
Yeah,
trolls, yeah.
he's still out there.
Yeah, and he's still out there, and okay, yeah. They still are there every day. But yeah, that's just kind of the general context. So.
How capable is Elena of opening ways?
I have the talisman.
She has a talisman, she can do it. Without it, she's...
Does it have to be a rock, or can we do it wherever?
It could be. We have to remember we might open a way up into the bay. We're in between the East Bay and the city right now, so.
Treasure Island.
Yeah, we could hope we end up on
There's a
Treasure Island.
festival.
You guys want to try to find Treasure Island in a Never Never?
Let's do it.
That's actually not that fun. Okay, yeah. Can we look around and see
Can
if
we
there's
stop
any...
at Pixar?
Can we look around and see if there's anything that might mark where Treasure Island would be from the Never Never?
You look around, but kind of all you see are these green, like sloping hills. You see kind of, you know, the river going through. But you do see like small islands on the river, but nothing that would really look like Treasure Island. But roll perception for me. Alertness, yeah.
Where did the third set of dice go?
I have one here in my little cubby.
Where did the light blue ones go?
I also have it in here because I'm dumb.
I got +4.
Okay.
Neutral.
+1.
Okay.
I don't have perception.
So, maybe you can get a
Well,
plus.
she got +4, so.
Oh yeah, so you can't get together.
Yeah. Let's do
Still PB.
Okay. All right. So, what was the highest? +4. Okay. So you hear another like a ring of these trumpets, and then you start hearing like horse hoofs, like coming up from like south.
That could be the hunt.
Could be anything.
Um,
But there's no clear distinction of Treasure Island where you're at right now.
Can I veil us?
All four, probably not.
You want to just
I
try
veil
opening
myself.
up a way and see what happens?
well, we don't have to walk through it. We can see where it opens too, right?
Yeah, but you guys are right next to the old place, so it'll probably be pretty similar in the short term.
We're not going to open inside it. We're fine, right? As long as we get into the real world. Or YOLO Bridge. I'm fine with YOLO Bridge as well.
I'm sorry.
Alright, I can't open away, and my bear self is thinking this is very dangerous, so I start running towards the bridge. I say, these guys can follow me if they want. I'm going towards the
ask
bridge.
permission. Okay. So Bear runs towards the bridge. What do you guys do?
They follow, but they stay a little behind them.
I think I'll follow.
follow.
Okay, so everyone turns after the big old bear cruising through the woods. As you guys near the bridge, like the sound of like horse hooves, like kind of like crescendo behind you, and you guys hear as you approach the bridge, see a figure, like a big figure standing in it, waiting for you guys.
Trouble. We're in trouble.
I'm a bear, so someone else got to talk to this guy.
So you're gonna keep running? Okay, so you guys run up to the figure, and you see it's the troll from before. And when and then he had like a weird voice, right? He had like a, I'm trying to think of his voice.
He was an old disgruntled office worker.
Oh yes. Okay, that was good. All right. Okay. So then he sees like, oh, it's you. And then you see, and then he sees Rodney because he's not veiled. And then he says, this toll is free for the rest of you, but he stays with me.
I walk across the bridge.
Why do I need to stay with you?
She's saying the Summer Queen wants to talk to you. She's on her way.
What kind of deal we're gonna have to cut to get me across
You
this
two
bridge
get
right
a
now?
room.
What kind of deal does she have to cut?
It's fair, right?
He says, "Listen, I am a scion of summer. What do you expect me to do? It's my job." And you're holding Sophia's bag, so you have all this firepower in there as well. So you have that +3/+3 and a shift of damage.
Cool. Good to know. Should I waste it on him or wait for what he's chasing us?
Troll's pretty tough.
As a sign of summer, are you able to negotiate on behalf of the Queen?
Only if it's important.
Look, my last job I did, you know this, it was for winter, but never know I'm a mystery, things can happen. What if I guarantee you the next job that I do? For the fairies.
I've heard your work is shoddy since you started drinking.
We're gonna try and look it
Only
up.
when I'm drinking. Okay?
Alright, one sober job.
Alright, sober job. Got a deal.
That's going to sound real bad for us. But you made the deal.
I know, I'm just kind of curious to see what happens with this.
But you gotta do one thing for me before you go.
What?
At the end of this bridge, there's those homeless boys. They have a staff that's very powerful. It's got, kind of spiraling, and it has like a broom head on it. There's a few copies, but those are like the best in the world. And I have a niece whose birthday's coming up. And I swear, if I can't get him something nice, it'll be you that you'll never cross this bridge again.
No, look, you said our deal was for one sober job of crossing the bridge. You're adding to the deal. So what am I getting if I do this as this extra favor?
Well, things must go in balance, so, you know, you can pass this time. But if you do bring me the broom, I bring you a set of bullets that can shoot through walls.
Alright, look, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this broom, but I like those bullets, so I'm going to see what we can do.
All right, get over there. I'll stall them for you.
Phew. Let's haul ass, guys.
Damn it, Rodney. Why did you sign yourself up?
Look, I don't know. We'll see.
Broom guy's up. He's like as hard as the lady.
Yeah.
Her.
Good thing. At least you didn't sign us all up for your bullshit ideas.
Yeah, there's no way you guys are coming with me on something like that, right?
No.
I categorically refuse.
So, in debt to British troll.
He's not British.
Bridge
Oh,
troll.
British. I was like, he's not British.
Job. Alright. And then these two.
Yeah, you could have just gotten us in more trouble.
Okay.
Great.
Well, he's not the only one.
I thought that we run.
Yeah, we need to continue on. The bridge troll can only stall for so long. And for all we know, the Winter Queen or Summer Queen's going to kill him anyway for letting us go, so you might get out of your deal.
That's very true. That's very true. So, you hear the hoofs like kind of approaching the other side of the bridge. Those kind of go, kind of quiet down as you hear them, like kind of talking in loud voices.
Do we hear what they're saying?
Not unless you stay there, but you can stay there and hunker down and listen to what they're saying. Or you can,
Send Jasper over.
I put down to this danger.
evil mother.
I'm gonna hold him close.
Hold him close.
He's a big fat tabby cat.
Okay, so should we head back towards the Sun Rock and get back to the Broom Guy's compound?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, but can we, before we get there, because he's gonna want the orbs, he's
What?
gonna be able to sense them.
Oh wait, no, we wanted to go see Biscuit first.
Yeah, you're right. We shouldn't go back yet.
Yeah, we didn't give him a time frame for when we had to go
No.
back.
So,
But how do you know how to get back except through that sun?
Well,
can
we
we just
can
open it anywhere?
we can open it. We don't necessarily know where it's going to drop us out, but we know it's hopefully.
We can just open it and look.
So let's
You
go.
guys are on the other side of the bridge.
Or we could split and just have one of us or two bring two.
But do we
Well,
want to
we
give
don't know
any?
the other
Do
people
we
when
want to
we
give
get back.
any of them to Broom Guy, who we don't know if we trust him yet, before we know exactly what we think
Well,
of
we
him?
do know that he's against the necromancer and the vampires, and they suck.
I don't know that the vampires suck, so.
Let's try opening the way on the other side of the bridge, but still short of the rock, and see where that
Agreed.
is.
On the other side of the bridge, short of the rock, so basically where we are right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I open it away.
So you have it away now. Crack. Line opens up. It kind of spreads out, and you see like blue waves like out in the distance, and like in a kind of like a beach of sand in front of you.
That'll do.
Okay,
Let's
so
do it.
you guys walk through. You kind of go through the waves, or go through the way. The waves that continue to break. You guys look around. There's kind of like these like hills up. You know, a small drive. You see a McDonald's, and you know you see kind of like this little like zigzagging staircase up from the sand.
God,
Where are we?
we're in Pacifica.
Oh damn it! How did we get all the way over here?
Okay, let's go back in and just check.
Well, we can get
No,
back to
Pacifica.
San Francisco for
We don't have a
Pacifica.
car.
It's a lift.
Ooh, I'll call Eva.
You
Yeah.
have Ava.
Okay.
We got a friend here.
Yeah, let's go to Pacifica. I'll call Eva. Okay, so we all go through the way.
I actually want, as soon as we get out, while we're waiting for lift, I want to walk up and make our way over to the McDonald's because that's walkable, and I want to get a sausage, egg, and cheese muffin.
Okay.
Oh,
Are you still in there for?
No, I'm new. I went back to you by now.
So you guys, okay, so get off the beach, you guys go to McDonald's, the car's on its way, but then
we
you,
can get rid of our consequences now that we've eaten.
Just your stress, not medium or above.
I didn't get rid of my mild consequence.
Huh?
I didn't get rid of my
Yeah.
mild consequence.
Just your stress. So you guys go to McDonald's and you guys, as you stop on saying McDonald's, okay, who has $1? Not true that. I'm always run short. So as you go inside, you guys feel like a dark, like kind of like almost greasy presence that's not coming from the burgers, and you look around, and everybody do a perception check.
Are you more perceptive when you're drunk?
I'm not drunk anymore.
Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm sorry.
-4.
Oh, +5.
I got
Okay.
0.
+1.
All right. So then, so you smell something similar to when you were talking to Broom Guy the very first time, where Vat and Mictor showed up.
Mictor's there. Mictor lives in Pacifica, guys.
Mictor would be there. He's getting McDonald's breakfast for sure.
Can we take it to go?
So you like let me see, somebody, yeah. So then he probably would have actually found you. So you are the person who actually met both of them really closely. So you feel you feel someone walk up behind you and say, "What the hell are you doing here?"
Just getting a quarter pounder in.
You turn around, you see kind of a short Asian guy, button down, gym shorts, and then you see this like other tall guy who you're not sure, with like kind of like a big beard and like long hair, and you're not sure like if he's like, you can't tell if it's like the same like vampire vibe. And then he has a chest strap, like a baby, in it.
It's a cat roll.
That's what I was thinking. Cat world.
But you see something weird that like the baby is holding like something and like playing with like these like what looks like
His name Connor Curl.
yeah. But you see him like holding something and like playing with it, but the big guy is like not talking. So then the other guy is like, "I saw you at the city talking to Broom Guy. You guys need to stay here. I don't want you messing with my operation."
Like, I don't know what you're talking about, sir. I don't know who you. I've never seen.
So he holds up his hand and you can't speak.
So
And like,
I'll
you're just
come
like your
in.
mouth's working and you're like,
Okay, it's like, look, you paid me $100 to get rid of the broom guy for you. I had to talk to him.
and then he's like, "We saw that other girl talking to her right after."
At this point, can I like?
Look,
Actually,
you know
turn
she's a
around and grabbing
flirt.
my sword.
Roll deception. Victor's deception is naturally high.
And while this is happening, since I haven't engaged with them yet, I'm just standing back snapping pictures of them so that I can send them off to my contacts later.
Okay, doing some homework. Bear comes to McDonald's? Can I take your order? Are you still in bear form?
No.
Okay, I was like,
we can't
wait a
do
second. I'll take it 10,000 quarter pounders.
I will take all of the meat you have.
All of the meat you have, and him. Alright, so he doesn't believe you. And you feel him like, and he turns to you,
Why
and he's
did
like,
pick on me today?
and he says, "You're coming with me."
And that's when.
And then he starts turning around, but and like you kind of,
my orbs. I got like 5 in my pack.
oh yeah.
Do we really want to expose Mictor that we have the orbs?
No, I don't know. You have to know. I'm gonna be extra powerful, right?
I don't know. All I know.
Do you think that? Okay, I won't give any hints about the orbs.
They might make him powerful too.
Well, you guys may not be tapping into their full potential either.
That's why we need to go talk to Biscuit.
Yeah, that's why we should not have gone to McDonald's today.
I was hungry, I'm sorry.
Yeah, if there's one place you can
That's a
expect to
terrible
find Mictor, it's in a freaking McDonald's in Pacifica.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say, no thanks, sir. I will not be going with you.
So then he reaches out and grabs your arm. Roll agility or athletics, I mean, yeah.
A good roll. There we go.
Mm,
+5.
Alright, I got +4. So he grabs your arm, but he doesn't actually touch contact with your flesh. He grabs like your like long kind of flowy things. Because you kind of wear rags, right? Because you're from the streets. Well, you're normal now, right?
I'm nice now.
Okay, you're nice now. So he kind of grabs like your nice blouse, but his hand doesn't contact you. But you feel that he's really strong, and so he just like he's playing it cool. And then you see like the baby's like looking at you, and then like Cat Marl just like silently walks behind you and like starts like pushing you out.
So we can declare stuff in the scene, right?
Yeah.
So can I say that Ava gets there in the drive-thru and we rush through the door and hop in the car?
You can declare that a car pulls up out front, right where they're driving
Okay,
her.
so I pay for that, right?
Yep.
So I declared that a lift car
The
with
one
somebody.
that I called.
The lift
with
pulls
someone
up.
who looks
So a
familiar.
pink mustached car pulls up out front as they're kind of like Cat Marl's like silently pushing you through the door
But it
from
is the one
behind.
that I called. I can tell it's Ava.
Yeah, you can tell it's if you recognize your friend,
Yeah.
and then it's
Okay.
there.
That's good.
I haven't engaged, so I'm immediately going out and getting in the car.
Okay, so you're jumping in the lift.
She's not gonna leave without me
She
though.
won't leave without you, yeah.
No.
But I wanted shotgun, so.
Okay.
Mhm.
Are we in combat?
We're not in combat yet,
Oh,
so
okay.
if we
You guys can do whatever.
we should just try to get in this car and tell her to run.
Thanks for the follow, Eric Berry. Anyways, cool.
I'm still gonna use athletics.
Are we still going or did you say we're done?
Huh? Oh no, we're still we got.
Oh, I thought I heard you say we're done. Never mind.
Oh no, I said I was done
Oh.
because I don't know.
Oh,
Anyways.
no. Wow. that
Yeah,
makes
big
more
difference.
sense.
I'm just gonna continue using athletics to maneuver out of this situation.
Okay, cool. So then
I'm gonna try
let's
to
roll your
open the
athletics.
door and, like, duck
So
under
is like Connor Curl and Cat Merle
Why am
like
I rolling
like a
so
master
badly?
blaster kind of situation where Connor's
0.
really the brains of the operation?
I don't know.
I'm rolling really
I know.
badly, guys.
Huh?
I got a 0.
You got a 0?
I'm
Ooh.
rolling real bad.
So you guys need to assist her to get away.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything right now.
So like, so you guys are just like hopped in the car, right? All of you guys?
Can I also? No, I haven't hopped in yet. Can I also declare something for the scene?
Yeah.
There's also a cop getting coffee there.
Alright. So cops getting coffee at McDonald's.
And so I go and start making it more public and like tap Elena on the shoulder and then be like, oh look, there's your friend. What's her name? I
Ava.
was like, oh, there's Ava. Let's go get in the car and make it very obvious that we're all supposed to be like heading in that direction.
Okay,
So,
so
that if they try to take Elena in a different direction against her will, like the cop will notice.
okay. So then the cop, like you see, he's like drinking his coffee. But they kind of still keep pushing her like in the other direction.
Okay.
Um,
Can I also attempt to assist?
Yeah.
Okay, so once I get out in the car, because of my contacts that I have, I'm going to reach out to them and tell them to send a message to Mictor on his phone. But they're my hacker buddies, so mask it so it looks like it's someone from their operation, and tell them just a message that says, "Hey, there was an emergency. We need you back here now." I can roll my contacts for that and
Am
see.
I still trying to take me?
Nope. That rolls. That's close enough to very attainable.
Okay.
So if it's like a pretty high chance of success, it works. So yeah, so you see like Mictor's phone buzzes. He looks down and he's like, Connor, just take her to the car. And then he runs off. Mictor runs off, and then like the massive guy just grabs grabs you, and then just starts like dragging you still away.
That's when I take my sword out.
So the officer inside like sees something going on, and he's like, "Hey, hold on." And he's like, "Listen, guys, I don't want any trouble in McDonald's parking lot." So what do you guys say?
They're like, he's taking me against my will.
Are you? And then like Merle kind of like looks around, and the little baby just like glares at you, and then he like messes with some with controls, and then like Merle takes a few steps back and like lets go of you.
Merle's a robot.
At that point, I run to Ava's car.
Okay, and he's like, "You guys be safe now." And then like he gives like some sort of admonition to like the tall guy, which he kind of bears very silently and like just kind of like nods his head.
That is my favorite part of this whole thing.
And then you guys get in the car and head towards.
I think Melzahar should definitely come into it at some point.
Maybe it will. Maybe. I have a hint. All the leads are not good guys.
I want to see Chris do it.
So, because the techie vampires, so these are like a lot of the techie guys.
Everybody's their startup or the bad guys.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys get in the car, go to your, go back to your place. Where do you live?
Tenderloin, sure.
Rodney would live in Tenderloin.
Go to some ratty apartment in the Tenderloin. You guys walk back.
On the way, can I ask Ava some stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll your contacts. See how much she knows.
Wow, that was a pretty costly scene.
Yeah.
You just burned 2 fake points together.
+3.
Seriously.
Okay, cool. So she says, "How are you doing, honey?" Or I guess what would Ava's voice be? You're her
She's
friend.
young. She's like,
Oh hey, how are you doing?
they're like, oh man, I've had the longest day.
Oh my
So
god.
happy to see you. You know, I ended
Seriously?
up in summer earlier today.
Oh, those bastards.
I
I
know.
freaking hate summer. They're so snobby. It's all about them.
I know. You know, I really, for the future, if you could just help me, like, get, like, a map of some of the Never spots in the city, that would be great, because I think we kind of got into some deep stuff here. We're going to need all the help we can get.
Yeah, I've heard that you guys, pissed off one of the trolls. Like, it's been on all over today. They had it.
That wasn't me, necessarily. It was this guy here.
Well, they say you're in Summer's debt now.
Oh, no. That's the last thing I need. Have you heard of anything else going on in Ferry?
Nothing in Ferry. There's been some weird stuff in the city. A lot of weird people have been picking up for rides lately. All these freaking techies that like want to go out to the middle of nowhere. They're all like kind of going out to the docks, like by this little warehouse district. So I've like had like 3 or 4 rides out there today.
Did you happen to see any homeless people around there?
No homeless. I haven't seen any of them on the streets lately.
They're all holding up.
They found a home.
I found out. Found nowhere.
Well, that's helpful information. But if you could just, I don't know how busy. I know you're busy driving lifts and stuff. But if you could, like, it would be really helpful for the future if we could have like a map of just some of like the spots in the city and in the East Bay and where they open up to in the Never.
Well, here's something that may help. It's not as complete as it used to be, but then she hands you kind of like a little folded up sheet of the city with like a few circles on it. This is all winter, though. I don't play with that other side.
That's
so
great.
all the stuff that you guys have gone to, like that's nothing on my end.
That's great. That's perfect because then we won't have to go through summer. And it shows where it takes you.
Yeah, it shows you the ways and it has some description, but I mean, I don't travel there very much because they have to already be open. I don't do that.
Yeah, well, just tell us now, Eva.
Nice.
I'm becoming powerful.
Okay, so you guys pull up to the Tenderloin. You don't see any homeless people out, but a lot of crackheads. Which I guess sometimes are synonymous, but sometimes they are different. You see, so like you guys kind of walk up. It's an old apartment building, really run down, old broken up door, and you guys, I don't know where you can bathroom. Should we do like a 5-minute bathroom? We're almost done now.
Yeah, I can.
Alright, we can keep going here. We'll just get you guys in the building. We'll assume that he lets you guys in, because I imagine that's what's gonna happen. So you guys get in. You guys go up. You guys go upstairs. Dim lit. Kind of older building. A lot of cracks in the ceiling, stuff like that. And then, so we just got into your apartment.
Without information.
So then, where's your? So then, you guys wanted to talk to your genius Loki, right?
Yeah. No.
No.
Spirit
Or your
intellect.
spirit of intellect, yeah.
So we go into Rodney's apartment, right?
Yeah.
Biscuit.
So should I hold Biscuit since I'm probably okay?
You have to do his voice.
Yeah,
He's
so I should
flaming
hold. This is what they're
homosexual.
talking to. He's a flaming homosexual. Oh boys.
He's in love with Rodney.
Oh yeah, he is in love with Ronnie. Ramrod, is that you?
Hi, Biscuit. Yes, I'm home. I brought friends.
Hey there, stud.
Hi.
What have you been up to?
Just running around, talking to the fairies.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
It was. What have you been up to?
Oh, just watching Netflix.
Netflix and chill, huh?
Oh yeah, every day.
Yeah. Okay.
So Rodney, are
Biscuit,
you gonna...
this is
Nice.
yeah.
We're almost done, by the way. So if you hang in for 5 more minutes, this will probably be it.
Hey, Biscuit. Hi, I'm Elena. It's nice to meet you.
Oh hey, precious.
We had a couple questions. I take out an orb and I say, do you happen to know what this is?
Oh my god, put that thing away. Do not bring it in here. Take it, just never bring it back. I don't even want to see you again, darling. And that's where we're ending tonight. There you go.
Pity.
Alright. Good night, everybody. Take it easy.
Good night.
Have fun.
Good old Biscuit.